Hey, welcome everybody. Bonacquisti Wine Company live with a chef demo today. It's our sides and leftovers chef demo featuring Chef Paul Fishler. Hi, Chef.
Hey folks, how you doing?
So tell us what you're going to do today.
Well, we've done a few things today. We did the other smoke in Colorado. We did smoked salmon, and we did a turkey drumstick gumbo here live at the winery. And now we're going to do our famous steamed mussels that we've done at the winery hundreds of times. So now that we have our hot pan, we're going to just jump right into this, because with mussels, you want to have all of your prep done as soon as that pan's hot. You don't want to add anything in there until you've chopped your onions, chopped your parsley, bearded your mussels, lemons are done, garlic's done, and you want to just be waiting pins and needles, because once this starts, you don't have any time to do any prep. So we're going to start it off. You want to add your oil first, because that way you won't burn your butter. And if you want to do a brown butter sauce, that's fine. So we're going to do about 2 tablespoons of butter. Then we're going to add our onion. Then we're going to make the place smell really good with a bunch of garlic. That's about a tablespoon of garlic. Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. All right, all right. All right, we stir it around a little bit. Once you smell the garlic, grab about a pound full of mussels. Grab your wine. Glug, 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 glug. That's probably a half a cup of wine in there, and we cover it up. Now you get a rest. You count. You just count. You look around. Nice people. You're going to have a bunch of people at your house going, "Ooh, I smell the garlic. This is fantastic." What I love to do with this, you got to be ready, because I call it gravy, but it's the broth that's in there. You're going to want to have slices of bread with this. Slices of bread is the most important thing, because you're going to scoop a little bit up when you're eating your mussels with your shell. As you take your shell apart, you loosen up the mussel. But that stuff that's down on the bottom, you're going to want this nice hard Italian bread to do it with. So we're waiting. We don't want to look too soon. Got a pretty good clock in my head. I got a wife that usually is staring at me all the time, waiting for me. But some of the things we did today, the salmon, it's going to be a long-term thing, but make sure if you buy some salmon or you do it yourself, when you take it out to serve it, make sure it's room temperature. Because when it's cold, it's going to be like anything cold. It's not going to have the flavor that you're going to think that it should have until it warms up, and then the flavors start to release and the fats. Once you get that fat to loosen up a little bit, even though you've sucked so much out and you've done so much smoke, it's going to be way better when it's room temperature. Let's check our gumbo. Our gumbo's doing great. And we don't mind mixing spoons here in the kitchen. Everything's good as long as it never touches, a tasting. You don't taste it, then you're okay. So what we want to do here, we got about 20 more seconds in my head before I want to look at the mussels. We got good steam coming off it. The butter, you didn't smell burnt butter, so that's what we're kind of looking for. So what I'm setting for up now is I want to add my black pepper, my fresh red pepper, crushed red pepper, and my parsley is going to be the next thing. So now we're ready. Let's open it up. The mussels are opening up. You got that? Look at those mussels. Opening up. Every mussel is open. So when we were cleaning the beards off, you throw every mussel away that's open that won't close. Sometimes they're open up, and the way you tell that they're still alive is if if it'll stay shut. If it won't stay shut, that means that mussel's dead, and you don't want to eat anything dead seafood. Well, with mussels and oysters and stuff like that, they all got to be live. So we're going to cover this back up for another 30 seconds. Look, anything I can serve this in, like a bowl was. I wish I had a pasta bowl. I'm sorry. Do we have a pasta bowl? Yeah. Just one pasta bowl. So John's going to help me out here with a pasta bowl. I'm going to take this off and give it a quick stir, because I got that lemon just hanging on the one side and I want it in the middle. I think we're doing good. Green, everything's green. Cover it back up. Wait. Well, we're about 2 minutes, 10 seconds into this, and we're almost done. As soon as we get a bowl, that'll be fine. Like I said with the bread, let's get some bread here. I'm gonna chop some bread on the bias, nice long, beautiful strokes. All right, so I want to turn my heat off. And you could do this on the kitchen top too, just you want medium-high heat. So if you're 1 to 10, you want it at a 7. All right, now we're gonna take this, get some mussels, put the mussels in first. Good portion. The parsley, the reason you add the parsley late is because you want the parsley to still stay green, still have some firmness to it. All right, one more. All right, one more. Perfect. Facebook Live. How you guys doing? We're Facebook Live today, cooking, so.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome.
Great.
You guys want some mussels?
Yeah.
All right. Got everything going. Okay, she's cooling down. So we've got one little guy. Oh, no, he's open. So we're good to go. Want to make sure that all the mussels you're serving are open. Don't ever serve a closed mussel. Don't ever cook an open mussel. The things you got to remember there. So I'm adding the gravy, the broth in there. All the garlic, the parsley, everything. So our finished dish. Where do you want me on this? Right here? Can you see this one?
Yeah, hang on.
All right.
There you go.
That's our finished dish right there. Steamed mussels with Chardonnay, garlic, and onion. Anybody want any? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, guys.
All right.
Perfect.
Thanks for watching this chef demo with Chef Paul Fishler, steamed mussels.